Welcome to LIbertex. As federal marijuana legalization seems to inch closer to a reality, the cannabis sector has taken a big hit in the stock market this July, and shares of Canopy Growth Corp, ticker symbol CGC, are now trading at 65% below all-time highs achieved earlier this year. In this video, we'll be taking an in-depth look into Canopy Growth Corp stock, explore the reasons Canopy has been taken into the red, whether bullish momentum will return, as well as a dive into the Canopy technical analysis to get a clear view on the nearest levels of support and resistance, as well as potential price predictions moving forward from these levels. If you're interested in trading CGC, as well as the other top cannabis stocks and more, head over to LIbertex.com today to start your trading journey. And if you're looking for the latest content covering the biggest developments in the stock market, the top cryptocurrencies, metals like gold and silver, and tips and strategies to leverage your trading to new levels, support our research by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel to never miss a beat from inside the markets. So without further ado, let's get started with the Canopy Growth stock analysis. On Wednesday, July 14th, progressive Democrats under the guidance of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Cory Booker, and Ron Wyden finally released the first draft of the Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act, their highly anticipated draft of legislation to end federal marijuana prohibition. While many see this as a great sign that a legal cannabis industry looms on the horizon, others are forming a more pessimistic opinion on the bill. The negative sentiment ultimately won out in the stock market, at least where the market stands in mid-July. Following the release of the report, cannabis stocks took a deep dive. Canopy Growth fell further 8% and is now trading at levels not seen since late October and early November of 2020. Analysts are pointing to a clause in the bill for the sell-off that led to the fall from grace for cannabis stocks in recent trading sessions. The bill outlines plans to excise taxes as high as 25% on cannabis products for the purpose of redistributing wealth to low-income communities. Critics feel that this stipulation may be too progressive to garner enough support from Republican Senate votes and could be the bill's downfall. Some of the key industry players have a different opinion, however. Canopy Growth CEO David Klein called the proposed legislation really positive, going on to state, "For me, the bill just represents maybe the beginning of a new beginning of a legislative path to get it done," referring to federal cannabis legalization. Another reason for this sell-off is that timing is very sensitive for Canadian cannabis stocks like Canopy Growth Corp. As such, foreign companies eagerly await US legalization. Domestic cannabis producers are getting more time to strengthen and narrow the lead that their Canadian counterparts have had for a long time. Canopy Growth Corp does have explicit plans laid out should the US end marijuana prohibition, with a deal to acquire US-based acreage holdings along with 20 of its state licenses. Still, Canopy has struggled with other performance areas in the stock market related to its $1.6 billion of long-term debt and disappointing earnings reports in recent months. The question surrounding the trading community amidst all of this is how much lower can Canopy and other cannabis stocks fall? Could it be possible that this is a severe overreaction and an interesting area to develop a trade? Let's take a look into the technical analysis for Canopy Growth Corp to get a better understanding of the latest price action as well as the nearest levels of support and resistance. Alright, we are now in the LIbertex terminal looking at Canopy Growth Corp, and we can see that really since February, Canopy has been on a heavy downtrend, leading us to where we are at the current price levels just under $20 a share. So from all-time highs, Canopy is currently down about 65%, and it's as though the stock is clinging on the hopes that the passing of a bill to legalize cannabis will turn the heat back on and reverse course. So from where CGC is currently trading, the bulls will want to see a consolidated move past the initial pivot level at around 1988 before running up to resistance at around $20.25, right around here. So a sustained move can be made, possibly initiated by a rise of buyers who would be interested in positions sub $20. The second point of resistance at 2093 will come into play before the move to 2130 can be cleared. In terms of support, should the trend keep taking Canopy lower, there is a decent amount of support at 1920 And the next level of support that can come into play to prop Canopy up can be spotted at 1883. And if this fails, 1815 will look to hold back more red. So even at these levels, Canopy is still above its 52-week low of 1383. But given that it was trading above $50 just several months ago, it's a testament to how CGC is highly volatile and can experience dramatic moves in either direction. So if you're considering trading CGC at some of these levels, do consider setting some of your stop losses in place to protect your trades from further downside should the selling prevail. Do you think Canopy Growth Corp is a good buy at the current levels? Let us know your thoughts, as well as what cannabis stocks you're watching in the comments to join the conversation with our analysts. And to trade the top 5 cannabis stocks, including Canopy Growth Corporation, Aphria, Tilray, Kronos Group, and Aurora Cannabis, head over to LIbertex.com and start trading cannabis stocks today. And if you gain value from this video, we'd highly appreciate it if you hit the like and notification buttons and subscribe to join our growing family of traders. Trade for more with LIbertex, and see you next time.